Men in the girls' bathroom? Can you decline business because of your faith? Can you lose a grant because your ministry disagrees with a politician? Well, these are all questions that our lawmakers have to answer if they decide to add sexual orientation and gender identity to the state's laws on human rights, public accommodation, and fair housing. Though such laws promise greater fairness in theory, in practice, business owners and ministry leaders find their First Amendment freedoms taking a back seat to tolerance. These non-discrimination laws are as bad for freedom as they are bad for business. The quickest way to shut down a ministry is to force the ministry to hire candidates whose lifestyles are in direct conflict with the faith-based values that the ministry promotes. Take the after-school ministry of the Bob Burdette Center, which is hosted by several churches on the west side of Charleston, for simply withdrawing a job offer to a candidate who the ministry subsequently discovered was living a lifestyle contradictory to that ministry's values. The mayor of Charleston removed a sizable grant to that ministry. Why? Because the mayor didn't think the city ought to give money to, in his words, anyone who goes against what we stand for under these non-discrimination laws. Elaine Huguenin discovered the same thing when she declined a request by a lesbian couple in New Mexico to photograph their commitment ceremony because her faith disagreed with the lifestyle her business would be forced to endorse. Even though the couple was able to find another photographer, Elaine was sued and has been fighting that claim of discrimination for half a decade. And then there's the issue of gender identity. Today in Massachusetts, the schools are being retrofitted to accommodate a transgender student. It seems in the state's effort to comply with its non-discrimination law, it has been forced to develop alternative bathroom and locker room facilities for boys who are biologically male but perceive themselves to be female. Likewise, should West Virginia adopt a similar proposal, every rest area, every bathroom at Mountaineer Field, and every prison will have to be retrofitted to accommodate an individual's gender identity. Business owners and ministry leaders, like every West Virginian, are protected under the First Amendment. These non-discrimination laws should simply not be a priority right now, especially not in these economic times that are very tough. This coming week at the West Virginia Legislature will be critical. To find out if lawmakers will place tolerance over the First Amendment, be sure to stay tuned to our blog at engagefamilyminute.com.